What's going on, team? I thought it'd be pretty useful for us as a team to kind of share some things that we learned during leadership training this past weekend and bring it back to all of you. One of the things that really hit home for me and I thought was actually a great spin on something that's a pretty well-known resource for us as distributors called the Debt Buster system. Now, for those of you that don't know what that is, I highly encourage you to get myself, Regina, or whoever your sponsor is, and figure out what it's about, where you can find it, and how you can utilize it. I'm going to share a little bit about how you can utilize that as a tool for yourself, but also as a tool in your business for future prospects and your current team. Um, the Debt Buster system really allows you to take a look at what your debt is, what you're paying on it, and how long. It'll actually cast out how long it'll take you to pay off your debt at the current rate, as well as if you add an extra 500, 100, whatever the situation is. It'll show you how many years you actually cut off of paying off that debt, which I think is a great thing because it really will hit you in the gut if you're, not serious about your business. But the other great thing that Ron brought up is that 95% of Americans are currently in debt, which means if you're talking to anybody in reality, maybe the right angle isn't always telling them how much money you've made or how much weight you've lost. Maybe calculate and start keeping track of the debt that you're paying off, utilizing what Ron refers to as momentum money, which is that extra income that you're bringing in because of Advocare. So take that momentum money, add it into the Debt Buster system, and utilize your own debt for your story. If you're currently paying however much for your mortgage and you calculate it and say, because of Advocare, I'm going to be able to pay off my house X amount of years earlier. Or if I've currently paid off this much debt, that's something powerful that you could bring to somebody that might really be struggling with debt. People are always looking for a way out of debt, but why take the easy route when you could utilize Advocare? They could build a future for their family as well as pay off debt. I mean, it really can set that tone for that freedom, that debt freedom, that time freedom that all of us want. So definitely utilize the debt system and kind of try to tie that into your story from now on and see how people really react to it. That's something I brought home to Regina that we're going to hope to share with people. Because of Advocare, we've been able to pay off $150,000 worth of debt so far. So I'm going to utilize Plug Me in our mortgage and the payments that we've been putting down to kind of tie that into my story, because once you get to a ruby, 6-star ruby, emerald, so on and so forth, your income becomes so high that sometimes I think it really turns people off because it sounds scary. It sounds like, man, I don't have time to make that much money, which I know sounds crazy, but I think it does make people think that this is a full-time deal. So maybe if you just plug those numbers in and say, listen, because of Advocare and the extra income that's earned my family, we've been able to pay off this debt so fast, or whatever your situation might be. But try to take that spin on things. Look at the Debt Buster system and utilize it. That way you can share it with your family, with your friends, prospects, and your team members. Because as leaders, it's our job to be familiar with everything that's available to us. That way we can share it with our teams. I hope this is useful to you guys. If you have more questions, please ask. But I definitely want you guys to start gearing towards looking at that Debt Buster system and how you can tie it into your business. I hope you guys have a good night. And remember, 10 new people to success school. Get with it.